was like a surreal moment. I remember when we first got it done, and I heard his oh boy on it. I said, oh man, we done made it. I said,
Yeah,
we here now. You
yeah.
can't tell
That
me
that was,
nothing.
I can imagine, man. I'm already knowing, man. I know that was a wonderful feeling, bro. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
it was huge. It was huge, man.
yeah.
So
So now we fast forward. So you're not still a part of the group, right?
nah, not at all. That group ran its course. You know how it is with groups, man. So, you know what I mean? Same thing, nothing different. Uh, but it definitely helped me get to where I am now as far as learning the industry, learning the business, becoming more of a seasoned artist with my craft and what have you. You know, that was like going to college, you know what I'm saying, with that group. And now I'm ready for the business world. You did.
Right. Exactly, man. Exactly. So, let's talk about the record because we're
Yeah,
talking about the same record that I have on the station, right?
correct. Correct. Self
Um,
love re up.
yeah. I'm gonna give. When I first heard the record, man, I ain't gonna even lie. I thought you was already signed, bro.
Oh wow.
Like literally, like I thought you was already signed to a major label. Like I went and did my research right after you sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the middle of me putting it on the station, I was researching too at the same time. I was like, man, this just sound good. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Right.
one of those songs, bro.
I
You know,
appreciate that.
timeless music. Um, and I'm just speaking from somebody that's just hearing the record. I ain't even speaking from the DJ standpoint.
Right.
From the DJ standpoint, man, it's an out of here record. I mean, with the right marketing and with the right person to hear it, bro, it's over. I can see a whole other situation right in front of you, and now you independent, right? It's just you right now, right?
Yeah, correct. It's myself. I got a couple, business partners. Shout out to David, and my other partner DJ Nuclear, you know. Yeah, man, and outside of that, I'm just keeping it real in house and what have you. And I appreciate the compliments on the record because yeah, it's definitely a meaningful one. I felt like it was time for the industry to start, just getting more positive type of vibes, and but yet still keeping the music fresh and on a good vibration to where you can still vibe to it. And what I'm saying, it's a feel good record at the same time while I'm also educating and dropping some knowledgeable bars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely. Hey, look, you definitely dropping some bars, my dog.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
man.
shout out to
Yeah, it's definitely one of the ones. Like this is all honesty too, bro. I'm just glad I'm a part of just seeing it unfold. You know, like ain't no telling where it can go.
right.
So I'm definitely honored, bro. Like even when I was just up in Atlanta and you was at the SIM Awards like that, like like artists don't know what that means to a DJ, bro. That's you know what I'm saying. That's really hungry for the artist, like.
Right.
And I can easily do this shit for myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to break one of y'all, bro, like, cause I don't know that feeling yet.
Right. No, that's real, man. That's real. And to any artists out there watching or what have you, it's important to invest in your craft, especially nowadays, man, because these labels they not standing on the corner no more, just signing people off for just sheer talent. You really have to get out here and you know make some noise, and to do that,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to invest into yourself and really get out here and network with the DJs like yourself
yeah,
and move around, man, and move around.
yeah,
The product,
yeah.
the
You
product
you
is
definitely,
good.
man, you definitely have to move around. And speaking
Yeah,
on moving around, I know you move around a lot in Atlanta, and I know you got motion going. So I'm gonna ask this question. Even though I got inside on Atlanta because I be there a lot, woo, woo, woo,
right.
but it's never not too good to get somebody's other input on it. So this is my question to you: is how do you feel about the music scene in Atlanta for as independent artists? Do you feel like it could be better, or do you feel like it's cool where it's at? Is it more some pay to play type deals, or is these niggas just really showing love? You know what I'm saying? Is they really, really like breaking records? I mean, I know it's a few DJs out there that is, but I want your input on it though.
Yeah, I mean, it's you can look at it multiple ways. I mean, I heard Jermaine Dupri not too long ago talking about Atlanta has to step it up as far as the music scene and the quality of music that's coming out. And he may have a point to that. He is from a prior era of time, so we got to take that into consideration as well. But to me, I just feel like the game in Atlanta is just like everywhere else. It's very, very independent, and because you got to get out here and spend money and invest in yourself with certain individuals to get your stuff out there. Um, I feel like sometimes it can be literally just about that and not really the quality of the product, and that may in return have a saturated market of records that's really not up to par like that. But that's not really in my lane, and that's not something that I really worry about because I know my records is up to par. So you know what I'm saying? Like it is
Yeah,
what it is, and I ain't finna knock nobody hustle either. It's just I feel like ultimately it comes back to the artist. You really just want to focus on your craft even before you spend on it because if you're spending money on it and you're not getting the results that you want, that's not nobody's fault. That's not the person's fault that you spent the money with. That ain't is really your fault for putting that type of content out and not getting the right feedback before investing into it. So, being independent, man, it's not just you know, being in the studio without the record label paying for your studio time. No, you got to be responsible in so many different ways, and you have to be able to take criticism so that you're not wasting your money.
yeah, exactly, man. And the thing is, how can I put this? A lot of artists don't even see it to that extent, like what you just said. Like they just feel like it's just, oh, we're just gonna go in here and make a song. Like,
Right,
okay, so is you really trying to make a song and get paid off this and change your family situation and your situation, or you just in the way?
right. That's and
Those are two questions I have for artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, because if you is trying to change your family situation and your situation, then you got to make sure all your I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed, bro.
this is true. This is real. If you taking this serious, man, and this is really your craft, those things got to be taken care of. You got to cross them T's and dot them I's. I also want to make sure I shout out Hazel B. That's the individual, wonderful female R&B singer that's featured on that record "Self Love Re-Up" with me. She delivered the chorus in impeccable fashion. I'm a writer. I'm a writer too, as I alluded to earlier. But it's always wonderful when I can write something and someone else just deliver it even beyond the way that I envisioned it. So I definitely want to make sure to give her kudos and her flowers because she's
Yeah.
very
So let
instrumental in
me
this
let
record.
me ask you this: did she go in the studio with you and record it, or was it like you sent the verse to her and she sent it back, or was y'all together type thing when y'all recorded it? Was y'all together in the studio?
So we did actually have a studio session together. Yep, we sure did. I actually had because, like I said, I'm a writer, so I actually had a reference singer that was singing the chorus initially when it was first recorded. When I first recorded my vocals, but that was just obviously for referencing purposes. And then when Hazel B heard the song, she fell in love with it immediately, and she actually threw her own little twist on it. She kind of switched up a couple words here that was clutch because it worked out very well. And then we set up the studio session and we went in there and we knocked it out, man. It was a magical experience.
How long it take y'all to record it?
That session probably didn't take no longer than like probably like 3 hours. Yep,
Three
yep.
hours, y'all was in and out.
Oh yeah, yep. I was in there, myself and her was bouncing ideas off each other, and I was in there doing what I do best, and um, being instrumental on assisting her on recording it and what have you. And yeah, it came out great, man. She sung it with nothing but passion and poise. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it actually makes for a great compliment, and like a contrasting compliment vibe as far as like her hook and then me coming in rapping and then back and forth like that is just it's as you can see and hear, it's a dope, what I'm saying, comprised record.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That that's just showing that you got it. That's that ambition, and you just want to see yourself win. Like I stated before, the song is what it is.
Right.
With the right marketing plan, the right ear gonna hit, bro. It's definitely gonna change your situation and your family situation.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
this conversation. Remember I said it, bro, because it's one of them songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of them ones.
Oh yeah. No, I appreciate that to the fullest, big homie, for real, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's just,
that's
it's definitely one of them. It's definitely one of them ones, man. It's definitely one of them ones.
yeah, yeah. I've been getting a lot of love, man, even from overseas and what have you. I know London, UK
Wow.
is showing us some love right now, man. So we just want to keep building. We will have a video dropping soon, so
Yeah,
that's
that's what I was about to get to
oh
next.
yeah,
You
yes
gonna shoot
sir,
a video?
indeed, indeed, got to. It's the only way. Yep. So that will be on the way. It's gonna be immaculate. We're gonna have a real dope treatment for it. We're just gonna bring the record to visual life. Um,
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to drop the video around the same time as the song. I felt like this record is so strong that we could kind of do, because sometimes you could take pages out the old book as far as how you market things. And back in the day, the song would come out, then the video. So I'm not recommending that to any artist because every artist ain't gonna have this type of record. But for
Right.
this particular one, I feel like I can do that. I feel like this is gonna be this ain't a sprint. This is a marathon because the record is that strong, and we're gonna build along the way, and then we're gonna keep reinventing it. So when that video drop, it's gonna be a whole nother phase of promotion going on and what have you. So and then we're gonna get to getting on the road and doing these shows. So yeah, I'm a visionary, man, and I speak things into existence, and I've been doing it this entire time. So you know, Billboard charts is on the way. That's what's coming next.
Damn right.
You
Damn
did.
right. Damn right. Let me ask you this, man. Give me your top five, dead or alive.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I would definitely say I put Twister on there. Um, I would definitely say Tupac just because of his knowledge and influence and content on a lot of his joints. I'm gonna put Eminem in there. I mean, the man is a lyrical genius when it comes to rapping. Um, then let's see, number four, I'll say go ahead and say Andre 3000. Um, because Andre, first of all, you can't have a top five without somebody from the South, and Andre, you can't go wrong with him. You did, and then
Crazy,
and
man.
that's four right there. And then me, hell,
Hey,
you did,
that's a hell of a list, bro.
you did,
Yeah, that's a hell of a list, especially the first name you said, Twister.
yeah,
Yeah, I take it Twister like must be an inspiration for you or something.
definitely, man. I'm originally from the Midwest, uh, so you
Shout
know,
out to the Midwest.
You feel me? So those roots, man, you know what I'm saying, Illinois and all that, like we came up on that. You feel me? So um that's definitely in me for sure. You know,
Yeah,
and man, the way he put his words together, and you know, just be able to switch. A lot of people talk about Twister and how fast he rap, but I also look at how his control, because he could go fast and then slow it down a little bit, then speed it back up, and like all within the same 16 bars or whatever. So I feel like his control and focus is something that I personally took from and like to emulate and use for myself.
right, right. Yeah, that's what I took from that immediately because you said him first.
Right, right.
So, cause that mean so to me that mean he got to be in your top five.
And one of the most influential, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and I can I ain't gonna necessarily say I can hear it, but I can hear it.
Right, right. And like once you hear some of my other material as well, you'll probably be able to kind of pick up on that even more. So you feel me? But you know, yeah, man, shout out to Twister. You know what I'm saying? Do or Die as well. That was the group that he used to do a lot of records with. So you know, they was uh they was it, man. And I will say, you know, because I did put myself in that fifth slot, but I also got to, since I'm talking about it, I got to say this too. Because I do sing and whatnot on songs and things like that too. And say what you want to say, but I feel like R. Kelly is one of the biggest musical geniuses of all time. Um, and I'm just talking strictly music. I ain't gonna include nothing else. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. But yeah, and don't nobody want to see that man in no verses.
Man, listen, man, I really truly, man, really really hope dog can bounce out of this situation
hmm
and get back to what he, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't care what happened. I don't care what they say. I, bro, the bro is the goat, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like hands down. And we missing those records from him. You know what I'm saying? Like every year he would always, no matter what's going on, we can get two or three just hit records from him. And as an artist and a fan of music, like it was something that we looked forward to, like another
Yeah,
Chaos record. You know what I'm saying? And it just it
yeah.
made others step up their game. You know, we don't have that now because of what he's going through. So yeah, I'm like you, man. I'm hoping certain things prevail for him. Um, and like I said, that's not to discredit anything else that took place. I just, from a musical standpoint, I missed that influence that he had. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah,
that man's talent.
yeah. Cause you can go back and listen to his old music, but it's only gonna give you so much motivation versus if he dropping something new.
Right, right,
You
right.
see what I'm saying?
And I don't
But
want to.
yeah, man, man, listen, man. I call him Robert, man. Robert the goat, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear no damn AI generated R. Kelly. Nah, I want the real.
Yeah, the real one.
Yeah. Don't be giving me that AI computer generated version.
Right. I wish they would have never. I wish they would have never came up with that. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
Well, the funny thing is, man, my next record that I'm gonna be starting to go with soon is actually, it's called That's AI, and I'm talking about that very thing. How these AI generated lyrics and these AI generated voices of other people. How detrimental it can end up being to the industry and to the game, man. And but I did it in a very creative, fun, savvy type of way. So yeah, that's a joint that I got to send your way so you can check that out, man. It's hard. It's hard. I got to
Yeah,
bring the
I
awareness.
need I need that. I need that.
I got you. Oh yeah, I'm getting that thing mixed and mastered now, so I got you.
Yeah, I definitely need that, man. So I can do what I. You already know what I'm gonna do with it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's one of them ones too.
Okay, bet. So listen, you say you're gonna shoot, say the video coming, the single out right now. So like, what's next after that? Is we what we looking for? EP? We getting ready for EP? We getting ready for an album? Mixtape? You gonna drop another single? Like, what's next?
So right now, I do currently have an EP that's actually out right now, on my Audio Mac page, and it's really comprised of 7 records that most of them I had already released previously. It also has the current single "Self Love" re-up on there. Um, but what I will be doing a full length new project that will include this single too, and that'll be coming shortly after that second single that I was referring to. That's AI comes out, because like I said, we're gonna flood the market, man, with both of these records. I'm kind of just zeroing in on really covering some ground with these singles, and then once I really make the traction that I envision, then I'm gonna come with a full project and have a release date and name and all that good stuff. But the way the game is ran now, like I said, you got to take the old with the new. So even though I'm using a couple old strategies, I'm still gonna implement the new way, which is focus on these damn singles. You know what I'm saying? Because these folks are short attention span nowadays, man. So once I pull them in, then I'll go ahead and give them a full length project.
Right.
Mm,
Okay. Okay.
yep.
So it sounds like so by the time the winter come back around, we're gonna be seeing a lot of work from you.
Oh yeah, most definitely, big time, big time. I'm gonna be going to New York City in August, and your boy gonna be on Good Morning America. Yeah, man, we not playing no games. We trying to let the world know about this.
Hey, well, that's big, man.
Yeah, yeah, y'all heard it here first.
Wow, man. Y'all see how he dropped out that major news, man, right here on Chill Talk the podcast, man.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
shout out to you, bro, for that, bro. That's big, bro. For real, I salute you on that one.
Hey, man, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Got to, man. Got to drop the bombshells on. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking Chill Will podcast, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
major, bro. That's major. So are you gonna be able to perform too?
Uh, they hey, a lot of money involved, so I ain't gonna go that far, but I'm gonna let them know about it though. I'm gonna let them know about that damn record within my little 5 minute segment. You know what I'm saying? As much
Yeah,
as I
I was about to say, yeah, they gonna have to know about that song some kind of way, boy.
can. Right, for real.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I asked you what you gonna perform.
Yeah. Well, what we got a massive billboard with the artwork and the QR code on the artwork that's gonna be flashing in Manhattan throughout that whole week. So yeah, matter of fact, it's probably gonna start next week and be playing all the way up to that month of August. So I'm gonna be putting it up on my social media, you know what I'm saying, sharing it. Everybody gonna see that, you know what I'm saying, your boy up there.
Yeah, make sure you tag me like you been doing so I can repost that joint, man.
Oh yeah, will do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man, that's
y'all
big, bro. I'm happy for you on that one, bro. For real.
hey, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. Like just little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Then ain't no telling who gonna go listen to that song when you tell them about it, or they might be like, play it right now.
Right, exactly. And it can definitely be played. One
Yeah,
thing
and
about
if
it,
I was you, I have me some cars, or I have the like you said with the QR code on there, and I just be passing them out. There you
yep,
go. There
yep.
you go. This is where you can follow me at, find everything right here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it. We definitely gonna have it. Like we was alluding to earlier, man, these are the things that as an artist, as an independent artist in today's industry, you got to be prepared, man, and you got to do these types of things. You got to do things that's gonna last and leave an impression with these individuals, because you sometimes with these people that you come around, you only got one time. You only get one first impression, you know. So you got to come prepared. You got to be ready, and you got to have, your whole arsenal, everything just locked and loaded.
Locked. I'm talking about all the way locked and loaded.
For real, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only way, bro. That's the only.
Let me ask you this, man, real quick before we get out of here, bro. Personal question. How
Yeah,
far you see yourself going?
man. Since I've been in the game, man, from a serious standpoint, uh, man, it's like I've already accomplished so much, but at the same time, I know that there are greater feats for me in my career. So um, I see myself going extremely far. Like I'm going to be getting into the sync licensing world and getting these records placed in these movies and these films and television. Um, even when you look at the NBA and the music that's being played in the arena or the NFL, and I got songs that are tailor made specifically for those types of venues and arena music, if you will. I might do a whole project called arena music, and there's nothing but records that's making references to sports and what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like people got to understand when it comes to the music business, it's not just about pleasing the streets. You know what I'm saying? Now we could do that, but music business is music played on all types of different levels and different platforms and whatnot. And if you're looking at this as a business and you're trying to make real money, the content has to be different and it has to fit these situations. And if you have the ability to do that, I definitely would tap into that because it's a lot more money than just feeding the streets. And it's not to knock street records or whatnot, because that's where you get your start. But ultimately, if this is a business and not just a hobby or not just a clout chasing situation, you want to go as high as possible. And
Yeah.
so, with me and where I'm at right now, the next level is corporate dollars. You know what I'm saying? NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, hockey, movies, film, commercials, advertisements,
Big money.
you feel me? Exactly. So God has blessed me with the ability to really tap into these different genres from my writing ability to even how I deliver on records. So I'm gonna use everything that I got in my arsenal to get that bag.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's dope, man. I like I can see us I can see you going real far. I'm grateful that I bumped into you. I'm grateful for the connection. I'm grateful for the hookup. And then this is just ironic that you already know Greg. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So,
yes,
you know
yes.
what I'm saying? Salute the homie Greg. Like I say, bro, I'm grateful for the hookup, bro. Like I'm just ready to see, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna be the outcome, man. Like dead ass. I'm ready to see what the outcome gonna be. So I
Yeah,
said, man,
man.
let's just keep pushing, bro. You got the song is done.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
We about to everything's about to be revolutionary, man. Like you said, shout out to Greg. Greg knows me from back during the MySpace freak era. He was just getting into the game at that point, man. So it's just great to see the growth and the impact that he's having on the independent industry and how everything just comes full circle. And when you good people like himself and you and myself, you don't have no bad relationships out here. If there's somebody that don't like me, it's because they got a problem with themselves. Other than that, what I'm
I
saying?
promise.
You feel me? Other than that, I don't burn any bridges on my end, man. So um, relationships can always be revisited as long as the situation was mutual. You know.
Yeah,
Now,
for sure.
if you X yourself out of my circle, it was
Yeah.
for a reason. It was for a reason, and I can't do nothing about that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Good, real
It is what
recognize,
it is, man.
yeah,
It is what it is.
real recognize real. You dig?
Right. Hey, listen, man, real quick, man. I do this every podcast before we get out of
Hmm.
here. I need you to drop some jewels for these independent artists that's trying to get to your level. Don't know how they're gonna get there, don't know where to start. And then if they
Mm-hmm.
do start, they already talking about quit. Me and you both know this game is not made for the weak. If you ain't got no tough skin, if you ain't strong, then the music business ain't for you. Period.
At all.
Yeah,
At
so drop
all.
some jewels, man, for them independent artists real quick, man, before we get out of here, bro.
Yeah, so the jewels is, man, just stay motivated. Stay motivated. Continue to work on the craft. Regardless of how long you've been in it or if you just getting started, just continue to push yourself to be better. Listen to other artists that came before you that are multi-millionaires or billionaires. Check out their old catalogs. You know what I'm saying? See what worked for them to make them great and try to apply those work ethic practices to yourself. Once you do that, you'll be able to see how your material will become more listenable. People will gravitate to it more. And then what thing you want to do also is educate yourself on the business. You know what I'm saying? Learn about publishing and having a PRO, performance rights organization like ASCAP or BMI. Registering your records properly so that when your song gets played, it can show up on the reports, with the ISRC codes and what have you. If you don't have those things in place, you getting the record played and it's not being tracked. You know what I'm saying? It's not being picked up, and you're not getting your credit. So when the game turned as independent as it has, I don't think a lot of artists understood that this comes with a level of responsibility that you necessarily didn't have to have before. But the good thing is you'll be educated on the business so much that if you get messed over, it's really your fault. You know what I'm saying? Because the information is out there, and this is the only way to do it now. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, ain't no label finna come pick you up just because you sound good on the corner of the street with the hat on the ground collecting change. That those days is over with. So, I would just encourage artists to educate themselves on the business of music and simultaneously continue to work on the craft and get better so that we can have a lot more meaningful projects coming out, and we can bring back some of that 90s feel of records that actually have meaning.
Some substance.
You did. Straight up. Yeah, I feel like if they follow those rules, follow those simple guidelines, you know, we'll be all right.
Exactly, man. Hey, look, real quick. Shout out your social media, bro. Shout out all your social media, and then shout out all your everywhere where you can go find the song at and find whatever else you got too. Like shout out all that too, real quick.
For sure. So yeah, everybody can check me out on IG, which is King underscore Darius 1ST. So that's King underscore Darius first. Also, I'm on Twitter real heavily. I do a lot of business on Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter. That's first King underscore Darius. Then I have the TikTok King Darius underscore the Great, and Facebook is King Darius the Great One. So yeah, y'all can definitely hit me up on any of those platforms, particularly Twitter, because I really be on that heavily. Yeah, man. So you can go ahead and catch that record on all platforms. Self Love Re Up featuring Hazel B.
Self love, real.
Different
Yes,
projects that
sir.
she gonna
Man,
be
hey,
in
bro,
up and
I'm
coming
on
and what
Twitter
have you.
too. I'm on
Yeah.
Twitter too. I'm on Twitter too as well. I'm on there pretty heavy too. It's chill like grind wheel. It's all one word. It's the same as my IG. Chill like grind wheel.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a follow as soon as we get out of here. I got you.
Yeah, yeah. Do that, man. Do that. Hey,
Yes.
look, man. I'm gonna say it on here while we on here, so everybody know. This got to be by far one of the best artist interviews I done had since I've been doing the podcast, and because it was you had so much information to give. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, bro, I salute you, bro. Keep going. You got my
Man,
support.
no
You got my
time, bro.
love. I'm gonna do my part, bro, and we're gonna keep building, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you having me on the platform and whatnot, man. So, this is big. It's anytime
Yeah.
I can get on here and display my talent and talk about what I got going on. It's always a wonderful thing, man. So, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh man, shout out to you, man. Hey, look, let's keep it going, bro. Let's keep building, man. And hey, look, appreciate you for sliding by. Chill Talk the podcast, man. It's your favorite guy, chill. Will. I appreciate you, bro. And we out.
Oh, let's get it.